Hey, in this video, I want to break down the 5 steps that I took to transition from a done-for-you service provider, micro agency, if you will, to now having a 7-figure training and coaching business. Let's dive in. What's good, everybody? Greg here with Alt Agency, and I'm pumped to share this with you because now having taken 400 people through our process, I find that, one, success loves sequence, and 2, it's really easy today with the access to all of this on-demand information to actually solve the right problems in the wrong order. And when you solve the right problems in the wrong order, you can actually lose traction. You could actually go in the wrong direction. So it's really important today to solve the right problem in the right order. Now, for us, we were a service provider. We were doing marketing automation for online course creators and influencers, podcasters, authors, speakers. And we were, the guys and gals behind some big names. And we helped make a lot of people a lot of money by building out systems that would bring them in new clients and customers every single day. And that took us to a high 6-figure business, but we were burnt out, felt like we had 17 different bosses, and I just wasn't making enough money. And I realized that, hey, I can actually show other people how to do this. And we dabbled with an experiment of doing a done with you delivery model. And we did that, and it took off. And in 11 months later, we transitioned all of our revenue from done-for-you services to done with you. This is what I learned along the way, and the same process that we teach our clients. Now, if you're liking this stuff, go ahead and click that subscribe button because we got a new video every single Thursday. All right, so step number 1 is to specialize. What I mean by specializing is that you can't be everything to everybody. At the time when we launched our agency, we did webinar funnels, product launch funnels. We migrated people from MailChimp to Infusionsoft or ActiveCampaign. We would do onboarding campaigns. We do nurture campaigns. We did everything. What we realized was most of our revenue, the profit, came from building out webinar funnels. It was the thing that people came to us for the most. So we cut out everything else, especially the stuff that we didn't enjoy doing. And we said, hey, we're gonna go all in on being the engine builders for these webinar funnels. And guess what happens? That leads you into step number 2, where we got to streamline. When we cut out all of the other things and we focused just on webinars and we delivered them over and over and over again, I think we delivered over like 100 webinars in like a year and a half. You get pretty good at it. You understand how to do it quickly, how to do it at the lowest cost possible. You build assets that can be reused from one client to the next, so you never have to build from scratch. You realize what pieces of the funnel are needed and what aren't, and that value then gets transferred to the next client. And so we had to go through that streamlining process. We delivered the reps, delivered 1 funnel, 2 funnels, up to 100 times later, you're better at it. And I think a lot of people skip this and they try to go to step number 3, which is productize. And this is where you go into the done with you. This is where you start to train the trainer. This is where you start to, teach your client how to maybe fish for themselves. And we added on this new revenue stream of done with you. It was still one-on-one. We were still very involved with our clients. But when we did the done for you, it was $15,000 to $30,000. So there are a lot of people that couldn't afford us. When we went to done with you, because our clients were going to be doing a lot of the work and they were just asking us questions and we were guiding them, we were able to charge anywhere from $8,000 to $12,000. So we were able to serve more people, and we didn't necessarily have to add more hours and or more team members in order to do it. It was really structured, and we were like, wow, now we make money 2 ways. And we started doing that. The next phase is expansion. So number 4 is expand. This is where we said, okay, instead of doing it one-on-one productized consulting, we're going to do a small cohort. We're going to take 5, 10 people through the same process all at once. They're gonna watch some videos, we're gonna answer some questions, we're gonna roll up our sleeves, we're gonna critique and make sure they didn't break anything, that their funnels were ready to go. And that was our next revenue stream. That's what really opened my eyes. Like, we're delivering the same thing, just 3 different ways. Or you could add on a one-to-many. You could add on a complimentary upsell or resell. We could have said, hey, now that you have the webinar funnel, you probably need, the new client welcome campaign. We have these other campaigns on the fulfillment side that we could do. We'd be able to increase the value of each of our clients by having another solution after the core solution. So the key here is you have one core solution that you get really good at, then you productize, then you start expanding around. Lastly, that leads us to the last step, which is scale. Once you've done all these things, you can now start bringing in sales team to sell this thing on your behalf. You can have coaches and other people there on your client success team to support your clients through the execution of your intellectual property and your training. So this is where you start spending more money on ads, and instead of going from 3 to 5 clients a month through a cohort, you're adding 10, 20, maybe 30 clients at a time. Some of you might call them members. If you go complete DIY, I'd call those customers. But nonetheless, you have to specialize, streamline, then productize, then expand, then you scale. And the thing that I see a lot of people doing is they have this idea of what productization is. They see this one-to-many and they try to leap into that. But if you didn't go through the streamline phase, and if you definitely didn't go through the specialized phase, you're gonna be bringing all of the baggage of not doing it efficiently, making those clients that you serve go through all of these extra hoops because you didn't do the work of getting good at what you're supposed to be good at. And that's the subject matter expertise piece. For us, that was webinars. What is it for you? I want to know in the comments, what is the thing that you want to become known for and start to package and productize? And if you would like our help, there's 2 ways we can help. One, you could book a call with my team. It's a free growth session, assuming when you go through the small application process, you qualify. We'd love to help if we can. I don't want to waste your time. If you want to go deeper on the kind of 4 steps that really need to kind of happen, the shifts that you need to make to go from a done-for-you service provider selling your time for money to training, coaching, mentorship, etc. I have a brand new free training. There's a link in the description. You can check it out. It's about 15 minutes long. So I hope you enjoy either of those. Hope we can chat with you soon if you're looking to productize your services and take things to a done with you level. And hey, if you got time to kill, go check out another video. We got plenty for you to check out. We release them every single week. See you next time.